It's Sonia Paz right here, speaking of interactions with our parents and how to reason with them, how to understand their perspective. Definitely there is a generation gap, but in all reasoning that they have, whatever they want to put out to us, whatever they want to impart in us, mostly, actually, all the time, they want the best from us, and we may not be able to reason with them, so that's where the conflict comes in. You might start arguing with them, you might draw tantrums. Yeah, growing up as a teenager is hectic, and it's something you have to deal with. So coming out from 1 to 12 years, life is easy, you're treated like a child. Once you get to 8 to 13 years, up to 19, teenage life, there is a change of your body, there is a change of emotions, physically, your appearance changes, and those simple things, they were just taught in school, and they were so vague, but in actual sense, that's our body developments. From 13 to 19, your body changes in appearance, your emotions change. So coming from 12 years to 13 years, usually at 12, the brain functions on the left, and getting to 13 years, moving forward, the brain starts reasoning with the right side. One side, I believe one side is not very functional when you're under 12 years, but immediately you turn 13, the other side starts functioning as well. So that's when the body starts having your emotional changes, because there's so much feelings in you, and you're trying to understand what the other side of the brain is bringing out, the reasoning that is in the other side of your brain. And that's why you find out that teenagers don't interact so easily with their parents. And enough of it, I believe, when you're knowing that your body is having a new stage, like your brain is functioning, the other part of the brain is getting active. It's enough to be knowledgeable about that and getting it to your mind. I think if you're able to understand that, then you understand yourself moving forward, and you're able to interact easily with the seniors around you, because their brains have been functioning all along, and they are moving on, knowing more and more things, but you're just knowing new things at that point, at 13, moving forward. So it's good to learn that interacting with parents when you are a teenager, it has to be difficult, and you have to be cautious, not to be disrespectful to them, not to throw tantrums at them, not to make them scold you or make them ground you. You have to be very keen. And apart from that, you find out that you're getting attracted to people of the other gender. If you're female, you are attracted to boys more. If you're male, you're attracted to girls more. It just happens. That one we cannot deny. It happens to everyone. These things we were taught when we were in primary. We were taught when we were in primary, and they are facts. They used to look very vague when we were learning them, but experiencing and seeing how they come out, you see it. In reality, you find it. It's the real thing. So, when you are getting attracted to the other members of the other opposite sex, you have to be very keen. That's where the big problem is. At 13 to 19, you're young. You're actually a dependent. Probably you're entering high school. And even after that, you're just, at 18, you join college. You are dependent. And definitely you cannot engage a partner and be with them, fall in love, or move on to maybe marriage. So you have to be very keen in that point. And that's where the self-control comes in. Self-control, knowing that this is just a phase that I am in. It's a phase that I'm in. I can control myself. I can feed my mind with things that are influencing me towards the right thing. I can read. Definitely reading really opens up your mind to good things. And also you have to be very keen with the literature you're putting into your mind. It has to be influencing you with the good things. With the good things, not evil things. Whatever you're putting in your mind, music, may it be music that's calming you and influencing you in the right way. Not music that is telling you to give up your integrity. Not music that is pushing you to drugs or pushing you to bad influences, because so much of that is put out for the youth, and we have to reject it. Yeah. And when it comes to interacting with their parents, that's when you have to be very, very keen. Let them see that you're having the self-control. Let them see that you're doing what is right. And if you want to know what is right to be done, there is only one book that influences us in the right way, influences us in how we are going to move on with our youth, in how we are going to build our future. It is only one book that states all of it, and it is the Bible. All the good influences in the Bible, if you read it, even if you read it 2,000 years ago, and you read it 1,500 years ago, if you read it 500 years ago, if you read it today, if you read it 100 years ago, if you read it 100 years to come, the influence that the Bible has in our lives is all the same. It's constant. And it's saying all the truth. All the truth is in the Bible. No matter where you want to put your truth in, you want to get your truth from, all the truth is in the Bible. So that's the right book to get all the good influences from. Yeah. And even Ephesians 6 verse 1 to 3, children, it's your Christian duty to obey your parents, for this is the right thing to do. Honor your father and mother, so that you may live long in the land that your God is giving you. Stating it point on the point, hitting the nail on the head. And no matter where you want to get your influence, if you want to get negative influence, it's all there. Whatever you want to feed your mind with, it's all there, and you have to choose wisely. Other than that, I think the point is it's good, and yeah, we have to be able to have the self-control moving forward. 13 to 19, you cannot engage into relationships. You're too young. 20 moving forward, I think by 20 you might not even have a source of income. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 21, you might finish college and you might be having luck and get a job. So 21 is a good age. But all in all, your dignity has to be held. Your dignity, you have to hold on it. Do not compromise your integrity. Doing right when nobody is saying. Integrity, doing right when nobody is saying. And deny and rejecting the wrong completely. So that's it for today. Goodbye.